Yeah, internet's working. That's weird. Oh, the video I did for the all signs is 2 hours long. I'm going to be doing that all the time, a monthly 2-hour reading, and I thought I might do the weekly readings. Is it working or not? Yeah, I might do the, anyway, it looks like it's working now. Yeah, the star sign reading for the month of July is up and working, and it is nearly 2 hours long. And as far as the weekly readings going, I'm thinking I might do short little ones for the thing. Anyway, hello everyone. Just been having a bit of difficulty here getting everything working, and talking to Rhonda on my phone while I'm waiting to log in. Okay, so, all right. Oh, you were just watching them, Scarlett. Yeah. I decided that I'm going to do monthly readings now and do a longer sort of video, a lot more information in there. And then for the weekly ones, I might just do the full star signs, go from one to the other and try and do like an hour-long video for the little sort of readings. All right, so Mama B, we've already got a list together. Thank you, Mama B. Now, guys, I am feeling really off. My apologies for not being online the last couple of days. I've had a bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it, an anxiety attack, a stress attack. And anyway, I'm back, and I've got vertigo problems at the moment. So I haven't had this vertigo feeling like this for about 10 years. It is a disorder thing that I have, but I thought it was gone. I don't know what's caused it. Probably the anxiety attack or, yeah. So I wasn't good for any readings the last couple of days. That's why I didn't come on live. So let's get it cracking, guys. I don't know if Rhonda's going to help, or she's doing her bath and her hair and all of this sort of thing at the moment, because she has a routine that she does. So let me just have a look at the beginning of the readings. We've got J Aquarius was first, Riza, Anjali, SBMC. They were the first people actually live online, the first 4 people. Then we got Mama B, Ashley, and Scarlett, and Prior. That's the next 4 people online. Oh, there's Rhonda there. Then we've got Anita and Aditi. Okay, so that is the 10 free readings. Unless any of you want to do a payment, jump the list, please do so, and do so early, because like I said, I do have this weird vertigo feeling at the moment. So I don't know how long I'll survive online. As long as I don't move my head too much, I should be all right. All right, so who's up first? J Aquarius. J Aquarius, here we go. Will you have a love life next year? This year is about healing, so I'm not ready. Thank you, Betty. Okay, so what is it? It's the 1st, is it? Is it the 1st of July? Yep, it is. Happy July, everyone. Happy July. I tell you what, guys, you know how I said to do the full moon and throw things away, and the new moon to bring things in and burn candles and burn sage? Well, unfortunately for me, I feel like the new moon of what I was asking for, it's pretty much gone the opposite. Some of the stuff I've been asking for the last months, some of it's starting to show, but yeah, some of it kind of feels like it's gone down the opposite track for me, and it's been a bit tough, you know, it's been a bit tough with me in my home here. Anyway, guys, there's people dying right now, and I'm better off than they are, so it could be worse. Okay. Will you have a love life next year? once you've done, so you've set a target, J Aquarius. So let's write you down. Have we got 2 Aquariuses that come in here? There's somebody else that uses the star sign as their name as well, but they don't have a J in front of it. So happy birthday to everybody born in July. It's actually my birthday in July, and Joanna, when she's here, it's her birthday in July as well. Joanna will be 21 this year. Big birthday for Joanna. I'm a lot older than that. I wish I was 21 again, knowing what I know now and starting again. There's a lot of different choices I'd make if I knew what I know now. Sometimes it's good to listen to your parents, I think, because they know. They've lived it and they know. All right, so will J Aquarius... Oh, it's Aquarius rising. Okay, it says rising there. Will J Aquarius... Will the Aquarius rising... Will she... It's a she... Will she have a nice love life next year? Will she go into a romantic love life thing next year? Yes, she will. Door to your healing and happiness is there. Door to the romance is there. And the healer of all the ages. Wow. You couldn't have asked for better cards to come out for this question. This is very, very beautiful energy here. So the door to personal healing and happiness is here. So like you said, you're working on your healing right now. You're not ready for a relationship right now. Good on you. Good on you for working on you. But next year, the door is opening up for you. The door to romance is right there around the corner. So that's a yes. That's a yes. I do feel it's going to be more than one option presents itself to you, Aquarius. So this is beautiful. This here, the healer of the ages... I think the person you're going to connect with understands you and is on the same level as you because they've been through what you've been through. And you two will come together and connect. So this is beautiful for you. And Charlie, you've got those green hearts on your name. Is there any chance you can, not now, but next time, can you please change them to a different colour? It's just that when I looked up, I thought somebody had done a donation because we use the green hearts for the donation, and we've been using that now for nearly a year, I think, the green hearts. Anyway, I better put my ring on. This is my money ring. It's a green. Does anyone know what the green crystal, clear crystal like this is? It's not yellow, it's not citron, it's not orange. It's more of a green colour. Did anyone notice my nails? My nails, I don't know if you can see them sparkle because the light's not really on them very well. But that is it looks purple, it looks blue. In different lights, it looks grey. But they are very, very purpley. And see, I changed them back to the point because I hated the square nails. I really hated the square nails. I'm one of those people, when I eat something, I like to get my fingernails under like that and flick the food out or whatever. And when they were square, you can't do it. You can't get the fingernail underneath the other fingernail. There was a lot of things I couldn't do that I didn't realise till the fingernails were square. So yeah, I asked them to do the olive pointy cat kind of claw fingernails this time. Yeah, it does look purple on the camera, Ashley, but it's actually in the proper light. It's really, really glittery, and it's supposed to be like a pale, weird blue. But underneath it is a weird grey purple colour, and then they put this colour on top. So anyway, that's my new fingernails. Your favourite colour's green. It's okay, Anjali, just leave it that way. I actually like green as well. I like green thumbnails. I like green. Usually I have green on the table, but I went for the money colour, the red colour being on the table. Green can be a money colour, but I feel like the red might be good. I'm worried that the red may have caused my emotional status to change over the last couple of days, but I don't think so. I think it's just other people and their agendas or their behaviour or whatever that caused me to go like that. Yeah. Anyway, enough about me and my fingernails and my journey. Riser. I like the brother of my sister's husband. Did he get the same feeling when he seen you? Okay, let's write Riser down. Riser likes her sister's husband, the brother. Riser likes the brother-in-law of her sister. Has he got that same vibe for her? Riser likes her sister's brother-in-law. He's thinking the same. You got the thinking man. He's thinking about you as well. Thinking about the journey you could take. And yes, he definitely did. This is somebody up in their head, the 7th chakra. This is like you were meant to collide with each other. You were meant to meet each other. When you see the 7th chakra card come out with any question, it's like you're being guided. You're being guided towards that person. There was meant to be a contact. Where it's going to go from here, I don't know, but he's thinking about you as well. And this is the journey, like a journey that is going on. But this is yes, yes, yes. The cards mean yes. So congratulations. Looks good there for you, Riser. Yeah, give me a like, people. Ashley, you emailed me. Okay, thank you. I will look for that. I've had people emailing me and I'm not getting them. It's the same as my daughter said yesterday, pick the phone up, and I seen the message today and I said, sorry, my phone didn't even ring. And I had it right beside me. So I don't know what happened there, why I didn't get the message or whatever. It was actually my son doing a conference call between my daughter and me, and he had my 2 little grandkids on the camera, and I didn't get online. I didn't answer it. I didn't even know it was ringing. Anyway, what are we up to? Anjali. Where's all our donators today, Rhonda? Am I too late? It's the end of the week. I won't be online until... I might not be online on Monday, guys. We'll have to see what happens over the weekend. And especially with me with this vertigo thing going on at the moment, I'm hoping that that's going to settle down. I can't remember how long I had it last time, but I do know it went on for quite some time and it was pretty horrible. It's the worst thing in the world when you go to turn over in bed and you feel like the whole bed's spinning around, and you grab the sheets and you're like, oh my God, the whole thing's spinning. And then when you go to get up out of bed and you go to step up and you feel like you're going to go boom and hit the ground. So whenever I'm moving my head right now and turning from side to side, I think it's coming from my left ear. So I think it'll be Monday I might be going to a doctor to look in my ear if this doesn't sort itself out. I definitely need a medication for this. I used to be on a medication. I've checked all my cupboards, but the medication's not there, unfortunately. If I had that medication, I'd drop one right now. It doesn't work immediately, but it works over a couple of days, and then it stops this being so bad. Okay, Anjali, your question is, have you already met your future husband? Has Anjali already met the man she will marry? Has Anjali already know or met the man she would be marrying? Get the next one ready, please. SB, MC. Now, don't forget, guys, even if you have a free mini reading and you want more information, you want a bigger reading or whatever, please just hit that PayPal donation. I have turned off Super Chat. Maybe that's why nobody's paying. I did turn off Super Chat today. It was just that I got a lot of money in Super Chat the other days, and I'm not going to get that money till the end of the month, and I got next to nothing in PayPal, and PayPal is what's helping me pay for my bills and things, and I can't wait till the end of the month. So that's why I turned off Super Chat today, guys. I think the Super Chat for the stickers and that, I think the Super Stickers is still available. So if you do want to use Super Chat, just click on the Super Chat and do a sticker. And then we'll consider that as your payment. But it does need to be $7 for a mini reading if you want to use that super chat sticker thing. But I did turn it off this morning just to see how we go, because usually it's PayPal that I'm getting all the readings, and I haven't been getting enough payment through PayPal at the moment. Okay, so does Anjali already know the man she'll end up marrying? No. No, maybe. You're getting cards that mean maybe. I think that there's some options there. I feel like this is more of a probably not. I think this is a probably not. If this card was first, this would be like you met them somewhere at some party or something, but you haven't seen them since. So I think you may have met them once, but not actually met them, not talked to them, not had a conversation, nothing. I think you may have been in the same place they were, but you just sort of walked past each other or whatever. So actually met them and know them and talk to them or whatever, no, I don't think so. Okay, I think that you may have been in the same space as them, you may live in the same area as them, you may have people that know each other, that actually knows this person, but you actually, do you know them yet? Have you met them yet? No, I don't think so. I think you've been in the same space though. Like you've been at the same shop together, or you've been at the same wedding together, or yeah. Yeah, I hate Super Chat. They take 30%. They take 30% of the money. So the money that's sitting there, they didn't even pay me for last month. I've got no payment for last month. And you've got to reach, I don't know if it's $100 with the 30% missing, or whether you've got to reach $100 in US and they give it to you. It must be that you've got to get like 160 or something so you get your $100. But they didn't pay me. So I've got to wait now till the 22nd of July to get whatever I get from Super Chat from now till then. And if I get stuff off advertising. All right, SBMC is next. Oh my gosh, every time I move over and write the names down, I feel like I'm going to fall off the chair. Is Ashley watching you on your social media, your Alessis? Is Ashley watching Alessis on her social media? Is Ashley looking at Alessis' social media account? Sometimes. Yes. Yeah, definitely. This person's definitely having a look at you. They're working out something. They're working out what they want to do or where you're going. So they're trying to work out what they want to do. I don't know why the woman with the coin is here. That's usually they look at how much money you've got or what job you've got, or they've got a money plan or something. But the thinking woman is where she looks at your pictures or what you're doing, and you've got strategy here. That's somebody planning something. Planning something good by the looks of it though. I don't think it's anything bad. This is all nice sort of energy. Oh, there is a mini payment on PayPal. Thank you so much to Jassas Arshad. Let me have a look at that. This is very sad what I've got in my PayPal for the end of the week. I leave the money sit there, and then on Friday night I transfer the money to separate accounts, and it pays for my car stuff and it pays for my other stuff. And it's a very sad account this week because the bulk of the money is sitting in Super Chat, which I can't access, which is shit. Okay, thank you for your mini payment, Jassas. Is it Jassas? Thank you for that. Now, don't forget, guys, if you've had a mini reading, if you've had a free reading and you want more information, you can still get a second reading by simply paying through PayPal. I have turned off the Super Chat button. If you want to use Super Chat and that's all you got, I'm pretty sure, Rhonda, can you see, or Mama B, is the thing still there? Can you still do a sticker? Because if you can do a sticker, but that's paying for a reading, okay? If you haven't got PayPal. I still haven't looked into that other program. What's it called? Cash App or something? Does someone know what it is? Can Rhonda, if you can find out what that is, or somebody posts it, send it in my WhatsApp, what this other cash thing is, so I can look at that and hopefully over the weekend get that working for people. The person I like, will there be a communication and recommunication from her side? So you want to know if you two are going to, you want to contact, but you want to know, will she contact you back? Will there be thing? Oh, thank you, P. I forgot that I made you a moderator there. I'm just seeing that you're a moderator, P. Okay, so this is a quick mini reading. I've got to get out all my information about when I had vertigo years ago as to what I did to get rid of it. Because it's been gone for years and years. I have not had vertigo. It's a horrible, horrible feeling. If anybody's had vertigo, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so horrible. You've got no control over it, and you can literally fall down, and people have died from vertigo, not from the vertigo itself, from falling down and hitting their head and stuff. Falling downstairs, everything. Oh, maybe it will be all over for me soon, Rhonda. Maybe that's what's going to happen. That's all the 4 7s I'm seeing, that I'm going to hit my head and go on the other side, and then I'll come and visit everybody in spirit. Maybe all my pain and suffering will be over. All right, so we're looking at, will the person you've been in communication with, will there be a communication coming from this female that Jessas is asking about? Is there going to be communication between the two of them? Is there going to be communication coming from both sides for Jessas? J-A-S-S-A-S, and we'll put 5 cards down for the other person. This looks like a definite yes here, Jessas. This is the actual conversation. You will be a little bit worried and disappointed. She could be, you're attracted to her. This is the card where you're attracted. She could be a bit worried that you've got somebody else in the background, or that you used to be married, or you used to have a girlfriend or something. So she may be asking her friends or something, is he single? Is she single? You know, like she might be asking some questions about you to her friends because she's a bit worried that whether this is true or not. You're also worried that whether she actually likes you back and stuff like that. But this here is where you want to be responsible for your actions. You want to try and plan some sort of, if there's going to be some big celebration going on and you're thinking like 4th of July, you're thinking about, oh, maybe she'll be there at this place, or you want to talk to her about, oh, hey, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'll see you there. So I feel like that's your plan, like what you want to do. I don't like the double 3s because this can be truth and lies, but I feel like this is with you in yourself, your own head. You're trying to think, does she, doesn't she, will she talk to me? Her down here, she's got a lot of male around her. This is like father and son, or brothers, or stuff like that. This is like 2 business people talking together. It is showing me if she does talk to you, it's not romantic. It's more about talking about the weather, talking about the job, talking about school, talking about the family or whatever. It's not lovey romantic stuff, but up here I see that you're attracted to her. You think about things with her. You got the love hearts here with her. Down here I see that she would have a conversation, but she might just be a bit cold at this time. Who's paid? Meh has paid. Thank you, Meh. Thank you, everybody, getting the ball rolling with the PayPal. If you do need to use Super Chat, please let me know. I'm pretty sure you can still press the button and do a sticker. You will get a sticker, but I will do a reading for you if you really have to use that. Okay, so Jessas and this female, what's going to happen here? I definitely see there will be a conversation between you, but I feel like you're coming from a different angle. Jessas. I think that you're wanting more out of it and she's just sort of having a general conversation with you. Okay, we've got to wrap this up now. You could be. This is where you want more. You're thinking about the past, or she's worried about the past. So I don't know if she went through something in the past, you went through something, but this is like holding on to the past here. This here is where I want to go. I want to do it now. I want something to happen. I want to go somewhere. Then this here is your intuition, like trusting in what you feel. So if you have a talk with her and you feel like she's being a bit cold, it might not be that she doesn't like you. It might be that she's nervous, or she's got something going on in the background and she's a bit nervous about that, or she doesn't trust you yet because she doesn't really know you enough. But your question, would you be having a conversation? I feel you're going to put something out there. I do feel there will be an exchange of conversation, but I don't feel like this is your rushed energy. I don't feel like it's going to come the same from her. I think it might be a bit delayed with everything. This can be where somebody doesn't want to speak and they go quiet. It can all be also somebody that feels they can't move forward yet. So that's what we're getting there. Let's just do a yes or no. So think about a yes or no question in your mind, Jasas. Just think about a yes or no. You might get a yes or a no out of here. Think about a yes or no for this one. And where's my Lenormand cards? There they are. I was using them for another purpose. Okay. Happy families. So that's just a message to you. A change of the career is around you. And you will be happy soon. You've got 2 happy cards here. I'm going to say that that's a yes. There's a lot of good things coming your way. In regards to this person you're interested in, just take it slow. Don't be in a rush. We'll just give you 2 of these to finish off, and thank you again for your mini donation. Here we go. All right. You've got to sort of explore this a bit longer. There's something you need to look more closely at the moment, and don't just jump at things. This here is something to do with your work or your studies or something like that, where you're getting frustrated with somebody else that's not helping. So you need to tell that person to come on, work, help out. All right, that's what we've got there for you today, Jasas. Okay, guys, now if you do have a paid reading and you want more information, I do appreciate all the donations that come in, but please don't pay too much money unless you can afford it. But please don't keep pay. I suggest that you have a private one-on-one session with me, and then, like one question now and again when you're live. But I mean, it's up to you. If you want to come on every day and pay money, I'm quite happy to take the money. Anyway. Yeah, so if you've had a mini reading, a free reading, and you want more information, please get onto that PayPal and do a donation. Okay, so Met is next. The question is on PayPal. Every time I look across to my left, I feel like I'm going to fall over. When will the new love come to you? Okay. What's your name? When will new love come? I'm just saying your name under my breath. I don't know if you want me to say it or not. So I'll just say your name quietly. Will new love come? And when will new love come towards Karen? It's definitely coming. The options are there. You've got double 4s here. I'd have to say that the double 4s mean in 4 weeks' time, in 4 months' time, or April next year. But there's options here. We've got a man that wants to stand beside you, hold your hand, be with you. We've got somebody else that could be like a working kind of partnership, but they also could be talking about commitment. We've got nighttime activities here. There's definitely 2 males. One of them would be someone romantic with you, coming your way. The other one might be that's how you meet this person. So I'm thinking about either April next year or 4 weeks away, 4 months away. Now the person is either a water sign or a fire sign or even an earth sign. I don't really go by the star sign thing, but we've got somebody that might have reddish hair, or brown hair. They might have green eyes, blue eyes, or even brown eyes, hazel eyes. The other person is coming through with more of like fair hair, light brown hair, dark blonde, light blonde. Again, this one would be like green eyes, blue eyes. This one would be, they could be brown eye, whatever. There's definitely the love coming in through some sort of party and function. So if you're going to somebody's wedding or somebody's birthday celebration or 4th of July, the two fours, 4th of July, if you're going to some sort of celebration where there's lots of people, I feel there's lots of people around, I feel like you're going to meet the two characters at the same spot. So it could be your boss and you're invited to a barbecue on the weekend. You go there and your boss's brother is there and you meet him and, you know, there's a connection. Or it could be a works get-together or a school get-together, something. I feel like there's some sort of get-together and that's where you meet these people and then one of them takes your heart away because we've got the love heart sitting there. All right. More information for when will she meet? If we get another 4, it's definitely something to do with 4. I don't know how old you are, Meh, but you know, 4 could mean 40 or 44 or something like that. But it might not mean that at all. It could mean somebody born in April as well. All right, so the time is going, so we'll just wrap this up. Think about a yes and no question as well in your mind, Meh. And definitely the love's coming through. I feel like when it starts though, you're only going to get little bits and pieces. This 5 of Cups is upside down. I feel like you've been through enough of the loneliness, the sadness, that's why it's upside down. Could be somebody from your past trying to return to you as well, Meh. I don't think you're interested in that, the person from the past. That might be why we got 2 characters here. Through a forced change of circumstances, this is where you could meet this person. So if you would, let's say you were supposed to go to Canada for 7 days and then the whole trip gets changed and you have to go for 5 days there and 2 days somewhere else. Some sort of change of plan happens and then this person comes into the picture. But also it's a gathering of people. So it could be an office get-together, it could be a birthday, it could be whatever, a tradition thing. But this is where you're not getting enough out of it to start with, or you're not giving enough to the person. So let's just do Lenormand and yes and no for you. Thank you again for your donation. Up on the free list we're back to the free list now, aren't we? Mama B, what is your question today, Mama B? I'm curious. Oh, does somebody want to take this vertigo away from me? Oh my God. Whew. It's definitely my ears causing it because I can feel like a bubble in my ear. This is for... Wow. Okay, so this here is all the efforts that you put in. So you get dressed up, you go out, you put in an effort, you smile, you talk to people. All the efforts you put in are finally going to pay off. And this here is the staircase to pleasure, enjoyment. So it definitely looks like it's something to do with some sort of wedding or party or something. All right. And we'll just quickly do the yes and no now. Yes or no. Okay, you will get what you need. Now, when it says you will get what you need, you'll get what you need in the right timing and everything. Not necessarily what you're wanting, but what you actually need. Spirit will give you what you need when it's time. Love being in focus is coming in, and it's finally about to come true for you. So very positive cards here. I'd have to say this is probably a yes for the question, even though we don't have yes there. Okay, thank you so much, Meh. 'Cause 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 'c Rhonda, Rhonda, remind me to tell you something about when I shuffled the yes and no cards later on. Just put a message there saying, what was it you wanted to tell me about the cards when you did a yes and no? Just do it now for me, Rhonda, so I don't forget later on, and I'll tell you something that just happened just then. Makes me happy. Okay. All right, so what are we doing? We're doing Mama B, and she is a moderator. So Mama B, we're going to give you one tarot, just for information. We're going to give you one Lenormand. We're going to give you a 3 of these for like yes and no, and we might give you these as well. We'll give you 2 of these because you're a moderator, and thank you for all your help. Hey Rhonda, I know you're not on the list, but did you want a question online today, or you'd rather we just do our thing? Just let me know, Rhonda. If ever, Rhonda, you're wanting something, just let me know. Okay, so Mama B, where's that question? I've got to scroll back. Okay, so you went to court and the judge granted me the 3-year restraining order. My ex told the judge that he didn't want anything to do with me. Did he mean that? So you got a restraining order against him, but he's told the judge he doesn't want anything to do with you anyway. But you're there to get the restraining order to keep him away from you. So are you meaning like he won't come near you? Or are you worried that he just said that to the judge, but he does want to be around you? Anyway, don't worry, don't clarify. So what am I asking? Did your ex mean what he said to the judge? Okay. Did Mama B's ex mean what he said about that he doesn't want to go near her? She's Aries. Wow, look at this stuff. I'm not going to give you all these cards. That one flipped over on my hand, the thinking woman. It can be that you're overthinking this whole thing, Mama B. You got the restraining order against him, but he said he didn't want anything to do with me. Did he mean that? He's a Gemini. Did the Gemini at court that said he didn't want anything to do with the Aries, Mama B, did he actually mean that? Is that true? Did that actually mean that? Geez, Mama B, I'm sorry you're going through this shit with men. Bloody hell. You must have killed 100 Chinamen when you were in a different lifetime. That's what we always say if things go crappy in our lives, that we must have killed Chinamen, 100 Chinamen in a past life. This is sort of, and this is a yes. I think he kind of, I don't know, it's more like a no than a yes, because these are maybe not, just sort of saying the words, but that there is, I feel this energy is you, so let's just get another one. No, it's more of a no. These are all, yin and yang is balance, it's yes or no. Indecision, don't know what to say, it's yes and no. Adjacent possibilities, I could do this, I could do that, it's yes and no. So parts of what he said, he kind of, maybe it's one of those things where he said it out of spite. Oh, I don't want anything to do with her anyway, so it doesn't, I don't care. But he did care, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he presented what he had to say in front of the judge, but inside of himself there was another thing going on, because we got yes or no. I don't think it was a lie, Rhonda. I think that when he said, I don't want anything to do with her, I just think it was, she's putting out this thing to block him, and he's pissed off that she's taken it to the court. So he's gone, oh, well, I don't want anything to do with her anyway. So I don't think he actually meant what he said, Mama B, with looking at this. And also, I just got a message in my mind there that someone told him to say that. Someone said when he's there, just say that you don't want anything to do with her anyway. So on the one hand, I'm feeling a pissed off kind of thing. And on the other thing, I feel that he's maybe if he had a lawyer or something, maybe the lawyer said to just say that he doesn't want anything to do with you. You know, that he's going to do the right thing, keep away from you, you're getting a restraining order. But I'm sorry you're going through this sort of thing with people. Maybe you need to move to Australia and come and see some Australian men. I can't tell you whether they're good or bad. I know some really good ones, some really bad ones, and some in-betweeners. Okay, a message for Mama B. Let's see what else we get, Mama B. So I'm not really getting a yes or a no. His sister has been going into the court with him. She's probably just told him, just say that you don't want anything to do with her. It could have been an angry response as well, okay? Yeah, so I felt like someone told him to say something like that, and then it's just come out. You're getting the wishes coming true, so something beautiful is coming towards you now, Mama B. This has nothing to do with your question, by the way. This is just other messages I'm pulling for you. Think about a yes and no, Mama B. We'll do top and bottom. Okay, so Mama B just, oh, hang on. Just move them. All right, here we go. Mama B, think about a yes and no. Now, everybody, this is not the normal freebie reading. This is for a moderator. So let's just see what we get for you, Mama B. You feel his sister may have told him to say it? Yeah, I just, as I was looking at it and I seen this yes and no, it was almost like a hesitation when he said it. So I thought that she's probably said, when you go in there, just say, look, I don't want anything to do with her. I don't think it was nasty, but I do think it was because of what the court thing was about. Oh, so you asked, is he ever going to try and come back to you? And then he said, don't want anything ever to do with you or whatever. Oh, okay. Okay, so your question, yes or no, something could work out, love being in focus, and are you sure? This is more of a, I don't think so. This is confusing, this is confusing. Love in focus, I feel like this is a message for you today here, that something beautiful is coming towards you, Mama B, and you're not going to be worried about all of that. Okay, later on the same day, his family was texting and calling me, even the next day. Wow. Okay, and we'll just give you a Lenormand, Mama B. This is just a message for you. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Just a message for Mama B. I made this toast up and look at it, sitting here, all burnt up, not eating it. Just a message for Mama B in the middle of the deck. Message for Mama B, middle of the deck. Something's over. It's over, over. It can be a heavy cross to bear too. When you see the cross, this can be where things are overloading your system and too much to take. But to me, the cross, you've also got the cross coming out. I usually say that that's somebody in spirit trying to watch out for you, trying to guide you down the right path. Yeah. Anyway, good luck with all of that, Mama B. Good luck with all of that. But you've done the right thing. I mean, there must be a reason that you got a restraining order and you wanted it, you got granted it for 3 years. He must have been, must be something wrong there for you to have to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to reach the maximum for the freebie readings. Mama B, you were on the list. So that's 5 readings. We got 5 to go. All right, so who's up next, please? No worries, Mama B. No worries, Mama B. Oh, I'm just sitting back at the moment. I did bring water down here. Perfect. Oh, this is the thing I was talking about, Rhonda. You know how I said about getting one of these and putting something in it? It's a flask. I use it for my hot water here. That's what I was talking about in the message, one of them. And see how you can't see through it? You don't know what's in it. Could be anything in here. I could be pouring vodka into this glass right now. Vodka with steam coming off it. Maybe that's what I need to do, is have a big shot of vodka and just don't give a shit about anything anymore. Ooh, all right. I tell you what, everyone, no matter how much you think you know somebody, sometimes they can always turn around and surprise you in a good or a bad way. Doesn't matter how long you know somebody or what you think you know about somebody. Yeah. Sometimes I've had really nice surprises about somebody, and other times, anyway. Have we got a reading next? Who's next? Ashley. Oh, there it is. Ashley. Okay, Ashley. Will my Sagittarius Norman reach out to me and ask me to be his girlfriend next month? It's July here now, so you're talking about this month. Okay, Ashley, let's have a look. I thought you already were girlfriend and boyfriend. Will Norman reach out and be in a relationship? Ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month. Will Norman ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? Will Norman, the Sagittarius, ask Ashley to be his girlfriend this month? Look at that. Look what come out in the middle. Can you see that? Caring connection. This here is somebody like smoke and mirrors, like they give you a hint about what they want and what they don't want. It's kind of like a maybe, thinking about it. This here is a definite yes, and it's the connection card, caring connection. This card, it can be negative because it's about attachment, but you're asking a question about whether he wants to be, he's going to say, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, let's take this to the next level. You've got two cards here that I feel mean yes, and this is where he's thinking about it. So I'm going to give you a yes, that it's going to feel more like it's a relationship, but I'm wondering whether he'll actually voice the words and say, I want you to be my girl or whatever, or whether you'll know that you're in an actual proper relationship now without saying anything about it. He may have fear of attachment though with that card there, but this is a maybe, thinking about it. This is a yes, and this is not a no, but it's not a yes, and it's not even a maybe. It's like a fear of the attachment. But the attachment card can be nice. It can be two people together attached to each other. The attachment card can be yucky, where somebody needs to leave you alone. So, but I'm not feeling a yucky feeling around all of that. What's this? I think the person on Google Hangouts is not him. I think it's someone else pretending to be him. I've heard about this Google Hangouts. Is that like groups where everybody can be together like this and all chat to each other? Or is it like a messenger where you one-on-one with somebody? Or is it both, where you're in a Google Hangout where you chat to people about whatever, play music, whatever, and then you can private message somebody? I went to look at that before to see what it was. Wow, I can't drink that. That is really hot. I forgot to bring the stuff inside. I took this in the car with hot tea in it the other day, and it's got a special thing to keep it hot, and that's just like extremely boiling water, hot glass. Wow. All right, so that was Ashley V. Now we've got Anita. James must have fell asleep, Rhonda, because I came on too late today. No James today. He probably just thought I wasn't going to come online because I haven't been online 2 days in a row. But depending on what happens with Monday, I might not be online on Monday. It all depends on what's going on with my head as well, because of this weird feeling in my ears and this vertigo at the moment. It just depends if I fall over or something and got to go to the doctor or something like that. Okay, so Anita, does a man want to be in a relationship? Does a man want to be in a relationship? Does a man want to be in a relationship? Does a man want to be in a relationship with Anita? Okay, this is yes, yes. This can be fear, this can be roadblocks, not ready yet. But I'd say it's more of a yes than a no, because this card's no. But these two, you hold this person's heart in your hands. This is about, he can see that you should be good together. This would be a healing or a happy feeling to be with you. But this storm warning can be somebody that's a bit hesitant or a bit worried or a bit scared at the moment. So I'm going to give that a yes for you, Anita. I need to drink, but that's too hot. What do we got now? Is that Aditi is next, is it? Is Aditi next? I can see Aditi's question. I know. Yeah, I can go right back, Rhonda. Here we go. The very beginning. Oh no, it only goes back to when Rhonda got online. But the list was already there. Aquarius, Riser and Jarly, SBMC, done them. Then we had Mama B, Ashley, Scarlett and Pryor. So we've done Mama B, Ashley, Anita. Anita was actually after Pryor and then Aditi. So Anita and Aditi were supposed to be last. So far I've done Mama B, Ashley and Anita. So I've only got Pryor and Aditi to go. Yeah, Aquarius was first. Aquarius was the first one. So that's the list there. That was the list way back. Anyway, they're the ones I've got right back at the beginning. So Scarlett, Pryor and Aditi. Yeah, all right. That's all right. So Aditi, let's do Aditi. Do I see you getting committed this year? Well, Aditi, and I like your numbers there, 444. I was seeing 44 and 47 and all of that, but it's usually where I feel good things are coming, but lately I don't know. Don't know what to think anymore about certain things. Very tough, very tough. All right, Aditi, let me get my energy out. 1, 2, 3, get out of here. Do you see, is Aditi going to get committed this year? Will Aditi be committed in a committed relationship this year? Will Aditi be in a committed relationship this year? Yeah, people probably did leave. It does look like you will be. It does look like you'll be involved with a group of people. You got the community card here, so you're definitely involved with a group of people. There's at least 3 of you together. This could be a person you're with and their mother, their sister, their best friend. But there's definitely where you feel a sense of belonging here. Yin and Yang is a balance of the 2 people coming together. It's even got 22 at the top of the card. I don't know if you can see that. It's got 2, 2 there. But the yin and yang is two people balanced together. So I'm going to say that's a yes. This over here, when I'm looking at a commitment thing and I see the all tied up card, to me that normally means where you get tied together with somebody. It can have a negative tone to it, meaning somebody's too busy for the relationship at this time. So it can mean either way, but you've got more yes than no here. This can be maybe, this can be yes, this can be no or yes, depending on how we look at it. So I'm going to give you a yes, that you definitely will be getting stronger in a commitment with somebody. But whether you're in a solid commitment one-on-one, maybe next year, but you will definitely know this person and be starting a journey, especially with that community card there. You're going to feel a sense of balance with somebody. Okay, that was, let me just go backwards. Is Scarlett still here? Yeah, Aquarius was the first one because I wrote that down as soon as I come here. And J Aquarius was the number one. A DT. A-D-I-T-I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more readings to go, guys. And then if nobody's doing donations or anything, I'll stay online for a little bit. I'll read a couple of star signs or things. But, yeah, Prior was here right at the very beginning. But if she's gone, we can replace that person. Yeah, Aditi's done. I was just writing the name down, Mama B. Yeah, I just read her. Scarlett hasn't responded. Forget her. Take her off the list. So we still got 2 spots. Who is next in the room to take the spots of those 2 people because they're not here? City has posted the question. Okay, City. I see her saying, will Rhonda ask me? I think after Aditi, please do my name. Rhonda, can you ask Betty? Is my crush A trying to contact me? Okay. Is City's crush A? Is A trying to make contact with the Scorpio? Is A trying to make contact soon with the Scorpio? Is A going to try and make contact with the Scorpio soon? That's a yes. That's a maybe. That's a no. I hate when the cards do this. You got yes, maybe, and no. The yes card is where standing strong and making decisions and moving forward. The maybe card is where this person's looking at all their options, what they need to do, and then we've got an envy card where somebody's jealous. So, another card. You got more of a yes than a no there. Maybe, because you said, will they contact you soon? Maybe it's not as soon as you like. Oh my gosh, I can't even lean my head on my hand. I start feeling like I'm going to fall. This is really bad. I'm going to have to try and go through all my handbags and see if I've got any of those tablets from years ago. Whoa. I really feel weirdo. So much for me going for a walk or going to the gym. I won't be able to do anything with feeling like this. All right. So that was City. That was City. And lastly, Angie. Angie. 369. That's good numerology numbers right there, especially for family and fun and friendship and pregnancy. Angie came in last. Who was in before Angie to take that spot? Oh, Leanne. Leanne was in here before Angie. Okay, no worries. Does EMAD miss you? Yeah, I did notice that that Angie name only just sort of showed up now. I can scroll back. Let me scroll back and have a look, because it's a big yellow symbol. Hang on, what is Leanne? Leanne's a photograph with a little flower thing. Let me go right back till I see that one. I wish this showed me the time so I could say the timestamp. Oh, there was another person there. Oh no, they paid. Scarlett, that's way back. It's not that I don't trust anybody, I just want to confirm who was in this room first. Oh, Kathleen was here. Kathleen was asking to be put on the list. But that's when the list was full. Anyway, Leanne is free. Does EMAD miss you? Oh, she was here right at the beginning. Okay, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. No, I do know that that other name came in just now, sort of like not long ago. Yeah, Leanne's normally here right from the start, isn't she? Does EMAD miss... Oh, you're there, Scarlett. Okay, Scarlett, oh, just for you. And then I'm signing off. I'll do some star signs and then I'll sign off. I am feeling a bit weird with this vertigo, but yeah. Scarlett, I will do you. You should have spoke up sooner, but because you were called quite a few times. Leanne, does EMAD miss Leanne? But it's just a yes or no, Rhonda. I'll get it done. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Nothing more to say here. 3 positive cards. EMAD does miss you. Family connection, loving connection. 4th chakra is the heart chakra. Beautiful card because it's all about love and connection. So he does miss you, yes. All right, Scarlett. Yeah, Scarlett, you were called, you know, and I do the 10. So that was Leanne took that spot. I actually think I've done 11, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Leanne was actually number 11 there, Rhonda, because I did Aquarius, Riser, Anjali, SBMC, Mama B, Ashley, Anita, Aditi, City, Angie, and oh no, I didn't do Angie, did I? I crossed Angie out and did Leanne. Okay, so that's 10. No, I don't do general readings anyway, Scarlet B. Scarlet B, it's a yes and no. It's just a yes and no. So am I going to go out on Sunday, or does such and such love me, or should I go to school tomorrow, or, you know, it's just a yes and no question for the free. You're welcome to hit that PayPal and get a detailed reading. I haven't done a detailed reading today at all. Good old money bowl's not working today, Rhonda, but I said that before I even come online. I put it straight out there that probably nothing was going to, much was going to happen. Oh, you're okay, Scarlett? Okay, all good? All good. Yeah, I just feel really, really weirdo because of this vertigo. Yesterday I had it in the morning when I got out of bed, and then all day I was fine. I didn't feel it. And then when I went to bed, as soon as I went to lay down, I fell down in the bed because of the vertigo pushed me. And then I went to sleep finally, and I woke up this morning and turned my head and it happened again. Okay, and Angie, okay, we will look at that. Is love coming to you in your life? You are Virgo. Is love coming soon to Angie? Is love coming soon to Angie? You know what? I'm not going to do star signs and stuff. I'm better off going offline and recording the star signs for my channel and putting videos up that might make me some money. Might make me some money. I'm going to see if there's any doctor's appointments to get those tablets though, so I can get them started before it's too late. Before I fall over and hit my head on the cement or something. Angie, yes or no for Angie? That is a yes. That is a yes. And that is a yes. We got the door to spirit. That's like a spiritual connection coming through. That's like spirit trying to help you on your journey. We got the heart chakra, and I just mentioned that. That's all about love and contentment. And it can be family and that, but it can be just love, the heart chakra. You got the first chakra here. This is all about grounding yourself. Grounding yourself. What do you want? What do you want in your life? And then start to, I mean, if you meditate or you pray or whatever, imagine this stuff that you're wanting in your life. Imagine it coming towards you, Angie. And it does look like you're going to get what you want, and it's going to make you feel good. All right, thank you, everyone. And yeah, I don't think anyone's going to donate, Rhonda. I think it's a done deal today. I'm surprised because normally I do get a fair bit on a Friday. I thought that people like Really Chris or Erica or there's a few of them, Astrolove. There's all these different ones that normally on a Friday they will come in because it's for the weekend, you know, they want to ask a question or something, or for next week. But anyway, guys, I do not know. I'm not promising about Monday. Tuesday I should be here. Wednesday I've got a booking away from my home, so I probably won't be here on Wednesday. If I am here on Wednesday, it's probably only going to be an early, quick session. So anyway, be on the lookout. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Joanna's, she's got work and stuff that she's doing, and she's had a personal loss in her family, and she's been a bit sad, Mama B. Yeah, she's been a bit sad, and but she's fine. She's doing well. She's well. She's healthy and well. But yeah, she's just a bit sad at the moment with what's happened. Yeah, I was signing off, Chris, because there's no one came online today doing the whole donation thing. So, and I finished all the freebie readings. So were you wanting a donation reading, really, Chris, or were you wanting to be on a free list? Because the free list is done. I can stay if you wanted to do a paid one, if you wanted me to do one. I wonder, Rhonda, if it was because I turned off the super chat as well, that people couldn't use the super chat. No, there wasn't. There was two, wasn't there? Was there two? Let me have a look. 2 mini readings today. Lucky they didn't pay 2 mini readings in super chat, Mama B, because they take 30% of it. Yeah, 2. I've made $12 US today online. Oh, you want to make a donation? God bless you, Chris. Crystal. Crystal is an absolutely adorable woman. I've seen her live and in colour on my phone, and she's a great personality and just a beautiful person. But anyway, thank you, Chris. I'll just wait for it here. Wait for it coming in. Oh, and there it is straight away. Wow. Oh, hang on. No, it's not there. Let me shut that. Oh, no. I shut something that I was waiting to watch the rest of. Oh, Rhonda. My gym that I go to, they actually, at one of their affiliate gyms, they actually do like a class. I can't remember what it's called, but they actually do something that's yoga, tai chi, and that it's all blended. I don't know yet how much it is because I go to another gym, but they're joined together. They're all under the same umbrella. And because I'm at that gym, I don't know if I wanted to go one day a week to a class. And I've seen that the classes, there is only one day a week that I would be going, which would probably be a Thursday morning. But yeah, I'm going to ask the next time I'm at the gym how much it costs me just to go for that one class once a week. Yeah, because they can't provide that class at the gym I'm going to yet, but they might actually be bringing it to the gym I'm at. So that would be great if they do that. Okay, Chris. Ah, shit. Why does it want that? Sorry, Chris, hang on. Wants a password. Oh, wow, Chris. That's a huge donation for a reading. Okay, so you want 2 readings. All right, I'll set the clock for 10 minutes. We'll work on your Aunt Audrey. I'm assuming your Aunt Audrey's alive and you just want me to read on her in general, or is there a question, Chris, about your auntie? And then I'll do your general one first, and then we'll get on to this one about your auntie, okay? So let's do the general one first, but thank you so much for that donation. Really, really generous. All right, Chris, so 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up with 2 yes or no questions for your general reading. And then I need to know more information about what you want as far as the one goes for Audrey. She's alive and she just wants a reading, like a general reading, general messages for her? Or are you doing this because you want to know something about her? Or anyway, we'll do yours first. You work out what it is about her and just think of 2 yes or no questions you have for the end of your reading. Okay, so I'll set the clock for 10 minutes. So this is going to be 20 minutes, guys. Rhonda, if you have to go, you're going to bed, that's fine. I'm assuming that no more donations will come in, but it could start flowing right now. It's kind of late in the day for people to be coming online, but you never know, especially with it being Saturday tomorrow here. 10 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. So you're getting about 2 12-minute readings for this because your payment was a bit above. All right, Christelle. General messages for Chris. So as soon as we get to your yes and no, I'll need you to type a little bit more information. What do you want for this auntie? But don't do it yet. Okay, Rhonda, that's good. Off you go. Good night. Thank you, Rhonda. And I'll tell you about what that thing was too. All right, messages for Christelle. All right, because your name's so long, I'll only put it out once. We'll see how we go. All right, general messages for you. Actually, a message is coming to you very soon. It's an invitation of some sort. For some reason you don't want to go or you're going to make an excuse, I think you should go. If you go, you have a lot of good stuff coming. But I feel like you're hesitant or you don't trust somebody or you're not too sure about the intentions coming from somebody. There is something to do with surgery here around somebody. I don't know if it's mother, father, or you or somebody connected to you. But we got a family connection here. We got mother or father symbols here, or husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Very loving, beautiful energies coming your way. You have news coming in about the birth of a baby girl. This baby girl will be born cesarean. There is a baby boy already there, or they lost a pregnancy or something like that. But this will be a second child by the looks of it. You also got news coming in about somebody that has gone through a divorce and they completely cut themselves away from the family. So it's like somebody was married and they got divorced from that person, but then they disconnected themselves from everybody else as well. So I don't know if that's around you or you're going to hear about it and you're trying to talk to somebody, trying to help them. You've got 246. Now, 246 is a perfect union between two people, and then we got the King of Love and the Queen of Love. The 2 is black though. So I'm wondering whether you're going to be in a relationship with somebody that got divorced and they've totally disconnected themselves from their family and they're throwing their life to you. So they're just, everything's about you and them. So this looks like a very nice thing together, but the problem I'm seeing with it is this disconnection thing here, or where his family may cut him out or he may cut them out. It could lead to problems down the track. So be wary of someone that says, oh, look, I don't want nothing to do with any of them anymore. I just want you. You know, so it could be something where it could cause problems down the track. There's also, in regards to your work, there is some sort of job change, but you're not too happy about it, or it's delayed with what it is, and there's some sort of payout, and then there's where you feel very balanced with everything, but then you're looking at the long term. Am I committed to this? Do I like being around these people or not? So I feel like this is on a personal note, it's to do with a relationship. On a working note, it's something else. Health-related matters, there could be surgery. If it's on a female, it's something to do with hormones and thyroid and everything. The same if it's on a male, because I have male and female hormones here. I have surgery of some kind here or procedure. And a good outcome, but something wrong with the balance or the kidneys, the bladder, or something like that. Something that has to be sorted out. Now, I also see something to do with an old injury, or something like, let's say that when you were 12 years old, Crystal, you broke your arm. And now you're starting to get pain in your arm. So it's like something returning from the past injury in a form of pain that has to be addressed as well. Now, it might not be you again. It might be your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, because we've got a very big family thing there. I don't know what you're doing for 4th of July, which is coming up in a few days, but this looks like a gathering of family mostly, but there is an outsider. There's also somebody missing from this gathering, somebody that's not meant to be there, somebody that you don't want there, or somebody else doesn't want there. Okay. Yeah, lots of details coming out, Mama B. My brain's going off. My brain's just going tick, 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 showing me different things. And look at the cards spitting out. You're going to be very, very happy, Chris. There's something that's going to make your heart soar. And I don't mean sore in pain. I mean soar in the clouds. You're being a stubborn person. But you're also, you need to tell people this is how it is. Like it, lump it, I don't care. You need to stand your ground here. It could also be a relationship that you're going into with somebody. Somebody might not like it. And you're like, I don't care what you like. I like it. He likes it. I'm going to do this journey. There may be something where somebody's wanting money from you, or you're lending money to somebody, or somebody's, they owe you money. If you lend money out, be prepared not to get it back. That's all I can say with what I'm seeing there. Just be prepared that you might not get this money back. So if you lend somebody $1,000 and they say, oh, I'll pay you back, I'll pay you back. They might pay you $20 here, $100 there, but just, I would be giving up on that money ever coming back. My daughter did that to me 2 months ago, and I'm still waiting for that money to come back. She said, next pay, I'll pay you back. And still waiting. Still waiting. All right. So, what else have we got? Crystal. I'm going to clarify these as well. So we'll just get 3 of these for you. Oh, you're staying, Mama B? Well, we might do another yes and no for you as well at the end of this, okay, Mama B? Put some intentions out there, Mama B, that somebody else comes in, pays, at least 2 more people pay before I sign off today, just so I can get a little bit of income in my bank for the weekend. Chris, I had 2 days on live and nearly everyone paid using Super Chat. So I turned it off today because Super Chat takes 30% and also I don't get paid till the 22nd of July. So hardly anybody was paying in PayPal. I couldn't believe it because it's normally the other way around. There you go, Chris. Babies. You got babies and death together. Wow. So this is new beginnings and endings. New beginnings and endings. You've also got to be careful of the sneaky person. Now, something just come to my mind. I don't know if you've ever done like the DNA and all of that sort of stuff online, but something just whispered in my ear. You might find out that there is a relative that nobody knew about. Somebody's got your family's blood. I don't know where that came from, but as soon as I looked at the coffin and everything, somebody that's not with us anymore, it could be a cousin, it could be a sister you never knew you had, something like that. But that just came to me, the eyes popping out of your head. You may find out that there is a child of someone that belongs in your family that comes forward through a DNA. If you haven't done that, what is it, ancestry or something, I'd suggest that you do it because you might be surprised. And I've never said that to anybody in a reading, that sort of stuff has come out. I'm still taking donation for the readings. There are no free readings left, Ali. Only donation ones now through PayPal. This is a family secret. So maybe somebody in the family knows about this, Chris. And I'm wondering why the baby, that's why I said it, because the 2 of them coming out together, the baby and the secret, something that went with the grave to somebody. It might be coming out. Yeah, there's been lots of people I know. One lady I know that did the DNA thing, she found out when she was 50 that the father that was her father wasn't her father. And she did a DNA and she found her father. And he was in prison for fraud or something. And she found out so far, the last time I spoke to her, she had 13 siblings from this one man. 13 of them. Apparently when he was young, he went around from town to town and slept with girls and then moved on back in the 50s. Back in the 50s. So, yeah. And I don't know why I'm telling you this story. Normally when I tell a story about something like that, it's because you need to do a DNA thing on Ancestry and see what comes out of it. So let's just do these. This is your yes and no now, Chris. Yes and no, and plus some messages for you. Just think about yes and no. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes. So at the moment, whatever your question in your mind was, it's a delay. Eventually it will be yes. So let's say you said, will I get engaged soon? Not right now, but eventually yes. Will I get that new job, that new position? Not right now, but eventually yes. So I'm going to give you more of a yes than a no on that first one. Second question in your mind, Chris? Yeah, imagine that, finding out, not that you had one brother, one sister, or 2 brothers, finding out that in the end there was 13. They were up to 13 siblings, all related from one man that went everywhere. What a man. He needs to go to a sperm bank. Very fertile. Yes or no for Chris? Let me just shuffle, get that out. Yes or no for Chris's second question in her mind. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Again, the same thing. this is not a no, so this is all yes, really. This is where you explore your adjacent possibilities. What else can you do? Who is involved? What should I do about it? You're looking at financial situation here. You're working out what you want. And here you've got the second chakra, which is sex, fun, family, pregnancy, fertility, all of those sorts of things. Yeah, the sperm bank. The sperm bank. Back then in the 50s, I don't think they had one. But this guy seeding all these children. Wow. Let's just do yes or no with these as well, Chris. Yes or no might come out, so we'll just do these. Yeah, whenever I have weird things that come to me to give you an example, it's normally because that's going to mean something to you or that's happening in your life. Or if I tell you a name like Anastasia, you might go out tomorrow to work and somebody will walk in the door and say, "Hi, I'm Anastasia." Because when I just get a random name, and I don't know anyone called Anastasia, by the way, apart from the singer. Something's finally about to happen for you. You need to rest before you get busy. And the elephant in the room, you need to stop ignoring it. So if you need to talk to somebody about something, Chris, now is the time. All right, so on to your second donation. What was the second thing about the auntie? What are we looking at? Is it just general reading for her like what I just did for you? Or is it an actual, are we looking at something in particular? I think I've got a donation again. Okay, so that donation is for a full reading for Ali. Ali, next time you're paying, it's only 70 cents short, but it's $11 US for a full one, unless they've took 70 cents off that. They might have took, oh no, they did. They paid a fee. It's okay, Ali, you paid your $11. They don't normally do that until later. I've noticed PayPal's now taking a fee, and then when I transfer the money to my bank, they take another fee. So they're getting in, but they're still not as bad as Super Chat. Super Chat is 30% at this time. There's no question on here for Ali, but I have to do the second question for Chris. Right, your great aunt Audrey just had a major surgery due to the negligence at the nursing home. Oh, okay, so let's look at Audrey's energy. Let's see what's going on there. Hopefully, let's pray that she's going to be fine. Show me what we need to know. Will Audrey be fine? Will Audrey be okay? Whoa, this is negligence. Look at that. 8s are about medication, procedures, drugs, alcohol, all of that. When it's a black 8 like that, that's where somebody, it's like drugs you shouldn't use, or getting an injection and then having a reaction to it, but they knew they shouldn't give it to her in the first place. You know what I mean? Something happened like that with my father before he passed. They gave him blood before he left, and they knew that giving blood to old, frail people can cause a stroke-like reaction, and it did. And then they didn't monitor him, and he fell, broke his hip, cracked his head, and died so many days later in agony. So yeah, anyway, let's see about your auntie. And he wasn't in a nursing home. He was going home and looking forward to going and doing the meat raffle and bingo, and yeah, anyway, horrible, horrible. Audrey. A-U-D-R-E-Y. A-U-D-R-E-Y. She may have stuff to do with confusion coming up here, Christelle. Don't get alarmed about the black 10. The black 10 is nursing home or hospital. It's just a government building, and that's where she is right now. This is irresponsibility on somebody's part, but they knew at the time. So this is where somebody does it anyway, you know. Normally, if we're looking at somebody looking after themselves, like a diabetic, for instance, This is where a diabetic eats sugar even though they know they shouldn't. So if she was diabetic, they gave her something with sugar and caused a reaction. Just be prepared for her being not herself, because this is somebody being very, very confused here. This is somebody doesn't want to be there. They want to go home, but she can't go home. So she might say, oh, what are you doing here, or whatever, or can I go home now? And she doesn't understand. So I feel like there's confusion here. This person here is making fun of it, like, oh, she'll be fine, don't worry about it, who cares? Balance is coming back for her. This is a balance card here. There's something where might need to be paid, looked into, something like that. Is she going to be okay? The red 8 is sitting at the end. This means that somebody's going to know something she needs to do here. This is somebody that talks the truth and says they have options for her that will work. Remember I said right at the beginning, the black 8 is the wrong medication or the wrong treatment or just irresponsible actions on somebody's part. This here is the right way, and this is good. This means that after some drama, it's going to get pretty hectic here with these black energies here. This can be confusion, it can be sadness, it can be emotional drama, it can be jealousy, but I don't feel like it's jealousy in this case. I feel like it's it can also represent things like really heavy-duty illness, something that's very, very big, very bad. But then there's a solution here. So at this stage, I feel like for now, it is going to get worse before it gets better, Chris. A change of where she is needed to happen here. This is where you're going to put her in a different nursing home. So I feel like you are all going to get together, the family's going to discuss what's going on with her, and you're going to say, look, let's put her somewhere else. It may be at a bit of a distance to where she is now, but I think once she's there, this woman, whoever she is, she could be the boss of the nursing home, she could be a nurse that works there. This person will make sure that she's taken care of in the right way. So I do feel like there's a discussion about where's best for her, but there is some sort of problem with doing that. Problem with moving her or doing anything for her. So let's get more information on this. I figured they knew she's had a stroke. Who can't speak or move, so they knew she couldn't say anything. Okay. No, somebody knew exactly what was going on here. This is somebody that will not take responsibility. So it's a male, by the way. It's a male who is everybody's friend at work, at the nursing home. He may have been, whatever happened to her, he may have not been watching and he was supposed to be watching her. Or he may have gave her the wrong food or whatever, and he's not taking responsibility. But everybody likes this person. I don't think he's a bad person, put it that way. But I do think he knows that it was his actions or his lack of action as to what happened to her. Her intestines burst and poisoned her body. She now has colonoscopy. Oh dear. So she was probably displaying that she was in pain. She would have probably had a fever. And this person here has just thought, she's old, it's fine, don't worry about it. It happened to my auntie. She fell over. I don't know what happened to her to fall over. She broke her collarbone, went to visit her. The window was open. She weighed 46 kilos. 40 kilos. She was like bones and skin. And the window was open. It was winter. And she was shivering. And the woman was in there feeding her. And I said, she's cold. And she goes, no, she's fine. And I said, she's in pain. And she goes, no, when they got dementia, they don't feel pain like we feel pain. And then when the nurse walked out of there, I said, are you in pain? And she nodded her head, yes. And I said, show me where your pain is. And she put her hand near her collarbone. So, but they were saying that they don't feel pain the way that we feel pain. And I could tell by her face that she was in pain. I knew her all my life and I knew when she was in pain. But yeah, they disregard them in the nursing home. It's terrible. So, Audrey. Ooh. I think that this has going to impact her heart, unfortunately. This is blood and heart here, and it's upside down. The upside down Three of Swords can represent if she has an episode, because I didn't see anything here to do with her her heart, but I did see her head here and confusion. The World card can be the ending of where she lives and going somewhere else. You need to stand strong for her here with this stubborn card and speak up for her. And this Three of Swords, don't give up the investigation, Chris. You need to keep getting onto this. But the Three of Swords is good when it's upside down anyway, because it means somebody healing from pain. It's usually emotional pain, but I feel there's emotional pain in here with this thing. It could be your pain and your family's pain around what's happened to her. But I don't like it because it could mean something wrong with her heart because of what's happened here. So make sure she has every test under the sun to make sure nothing else slips away from anyone. It can represent the bowel, the bladder, all of that sort of thing as well. And you've just told me already that she's got that, because the 3 can represent the pelvic area of the body. Let's just confirm a little bit more for Audrey on this. More information for Audrey. How's things going to go? It's good that that's there and that's there. It looks like somebody that knows what they're doing is going to help her. Wow. Strength upside down, patience wearing out. Okay, so the Tower here, this is the disaster. This is everything that happened. It is clarifying the world, so that's the end of all of that. The standing strong is sometimes feeling like giving up on things with it being upside down. It can be pissed off energy as well when it's upside down, Chris. Like I said, the Three of Swords is somebody mending from something, somebody healing, but I'm picking up on the chest and I'm getting pains in my chest while I think about it. And this is impatience. Temperance is just take your time, and that I feel like it's a message to you. Don't waste time. Don't sit back and say, oh, I'm not going to do this or whatever. 4 readings have been paid. What? Really? Wow. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the buzz is going on that. Let's get you this. Now, good luck, Chris, with all of this. Now, I think you were worried about, like, whether, you know, this is going to be her demise or something. Spirit, I feel, protects me from that kind of message. I'm not really seeing that, though. I am seeing there's going to be tough times. Things will get worse, and then they will get better for a while. So for now, I feel like she will recover. She will get better for a while. What's coming after that, I'm not too sure at this stage. Oh, and your great-grandmother's alive. Wow, how old are these women, Chris? Yeah, move the 2 of them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what this is, and that's why there's 2 10s. It's difficult because 2 different situations, 2 different women, and then getting a spot for 2 of them together. Because they need to stay together, yeah. So this will be impacting the grandmother at the moment because she'll be missing her not being there, and it'll be causing stress for her. I'm wondering, how is the great-grandmother with her heart? I'm wondering if the heart thing is the grandmother and the head thing is the stroke with the auntie. Is that the grandmother's heart? She may be healing from something. All right. 2 of these for you and Audrey. You need to start looking at options. Some stuff is going to be taking a risk, but I feel you need to take the risk. And this is put on the face you need to put on. If you need to be the lawyer, if you need to be the daughter, granddaughter, if you need to be the confidant, whatever it is, put on the face that you need to put and stand strong and tell them what to do. I'd be telling them what for. But I wouldn't let this rest. Find out who the male is that was in charge of her or in charge of the shift when all of this happened. I feel like you need to get all the records, and you're probably doing that already, about was her temperature taken, was a doctor called, was anyone looking, did anyone palpitate, did anyone ask her, you know, is she in pain, what's going on? I mean, the incident itself of what happened couldn't be helped. It was going to happen anyway. But the way it was handled, that's where I see a big problem. So 2 yes and no's to finish this off, Chris. 2 yes and no's. 2 yes and no's. Okay, so what have we got up next? We've got paid readings, have we? Okay, 3 of them. All right, Mama B, what have we got? Are they full readings or mini? I know we got 1 full reading after this one that I seen before for Ali. And then there's 2 more, is there? Okay. Your answer is, Chris, to the first question, yes, yes, yes. The woman holding the heart, we did pick up on the heart thing with Audrey and possibly the grandmother, because there's the 2 of them. Angel of strength is pray, all the strength is coming back. The thinking woman, this is you taking legal action or whatever, sorting out the fine tuning of what's got to happen now. You have the strength to get there. It's also telling me the strength about Audrey and that, but you've got a yes there to that question. Second question. Okay. We've got a yes, yes, and take action card. 7th chakra, you're being guided by spirit. So your grandpa, your granddaddy, or whatever he was he your great-granddaddy or your granddaddy? He's there guiding you. This is spirit telling you which way to go. You need to take action and take it now. And you're on the right path here. You're on the temple path. You're being guided as to what you've got to do. Oh, so your granddaddy is her father, the one that's not doing well. I feel like he's showing that he's around. Hopefully he's not around to take her anytime soon. But something could be happening quite quickly coming up. But yeah, that's what we've got there for your yes and no's. So thank you so much, Chris, for your donations. All right, let me just check this. I know Ali was next. Ali was a full reading, wasn't she? So Ali's next. Oh, we got 4 full readings. Everyone's got a full reading. And no one's put a question on there. So there's 2 for one lady. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she's using her name on here. Doa, and we've got Ali. Okay, Ali. So your question is, Ali. Sorry to move straight on like this, Chris. Mama B, I'm just going to go and put closed on everything. So let's just close everything after this, because after I've done these 4 readings, that is 40 minutes. And I have to go offline after that. So no more donations now. Where is it to turn it off? Stream elements. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that on. Okay, so can you just start putting crosses on there for me, please, Mama B? Because this is going to take a while. All right, so Ali's up next. Okay, here we go, Ali. Your question is, can I know what Alex feels towards you? You are Libra. What does Alex feel towards the Libra? Ali, I can see your real name here. I'm not going to say it online. What does Alex feel towards Alex? Right, so we're going to put your energy, Alex's energy, the connection, you, him, the connection, you, him, the connection, you, him, the connection, you, him, the connection. Wow. Okay, for you, you're really stressed. I don't know if something happened between you, because this is very dark energy I'm seeing around you. You're too much up in your head, Ali. You're worrying about things all the time. You're worrying about the past. You're worrying about whether somebody talked about you, whether he wants you, whatever. You've also got a third party card down here. This is a sequence usually of somebody that was wanting a baby and the other person didn't want a baby, or they were pregnant, they lost the pregnancy, they got rid of the pregnancy, whatever. Usually this sequence, that's all it means. So you might be dealing with something like that at the moment. But your energy is very dark, but it's getting better. See how it starts at a big black 9 and then it drops down to a 5. That's like where you were sad or stressed. Then you're not so sad or stressed, but it's still hanging around. Then there's like a jealousy kind of thing. I don't know if you're jealousy or somebody's gossiping, or it could be directed at you, or you could be directing it at somebody else. And then it drops from a 9 to a 3. You do need to get somebody out of your life. You need to stop thinking about them, stop worrying about them. I don't think it's him, but it could be a family member, it could be a friend, somebody that's, I don't know, I feel like you've been guided in the wrong way by other people. Now, when I look at his energy is showing the soulmate connection. It's showing, it does show somebody that needs to grow up though. Then down here, this can be somebody's energy where they're talking a lot with other people, trying to work out what to do. This is somebody that wants to take action in the right way with you, with the relationship, with whatever. Down here, it can be somebody that's either drinking, taking drugs, hanging around the wrong crowd, being involved with the wrong people, I'm seeing here going on around Alex. It could be at work as well, that the work or school, whatever he does. It just feels like he's around the wrong kind of people sometimes. But up here it shows somebody that's got a good heart and somebody that's got good intentions, but they get steered in the wrong direction. But I feel like with you, you've been sitting for a while in this wrong kind of energy here, and you just want to be happy. You just want to break free from this. And sometimes you do, and other times you get stuck in your head again. Over here, the connection between the two of you, it's not all bad news and it's not all good news. We've got double aces. That usually means that over the next year, things will start to come to light and start to feel better. This here is like the truth teller and moving forward in a solid direction. It's also somebody that they make a plan in their own head and then they just do it anyway. And you might think, what the hell's going on here? But it's what the hell in a good way. This here is talking the truth with each other. This 6 here, see how he's got the 6 there? This is somebody responsible, irresponsible, responsible, irresponsible, telling the truth, telling hidden secrets and lies. So there is a little bit of negative energy when I look at the two of you together. I'm not seeing love cards. That bothers me that I'm not seeing love cards. I don't know if you work together, go to school together, live together, but over a period of a year from when things are having problems, things will start to sort themselves out. I don't know if this is Alex's energy or this is somebody that helps the two of you put this back in the right sequence. This can be a crossed mind. It can be almost like somebody with a bipolar disorder. One day they're angry or they're sad or they're depressed. The next day they're smiling and they're laughing. So it can be that kind of thing. And trust me, I know all about bipolar, and I know that they don't just chop and change from one day to the next. It's usually a long-term type of thing where they have months and months and months of depression, and then they can have months and months and months of being high as a kite and happy and working and whatever. But that's the energy I'm feeling there, where I don't know if this is your mind or his mind, but somebody is in a negative place, but it's going to turn around to a positive place. So this is where it's coming good again. So let's get some tarot on this. I'm just going to pause the clock because I have to turn off this heater. I'm sweating to death. Oh shit, I nearly passed out. I really thought that nothing was going to happen with donations, Mama B. I really thought that that was it with Christelle and off we go. But this is what's normally happening. People come online and one person pays and another person pays and then everybody pays. All right, so that's those energies. Let's do this and restart the clock. Thank you so much for your donation as well, Ali. Okay, so Ali wants to know about Alex. Does it say anything about his feelings about you? Okay, so we'll see. We'll see. Well, up here, this is somebody that feels a sense of commitment towards you. They want to be responsible. They want to do the right thing by you. And it has a soulmate card coming up in his name, not yours. So he feels that you're soul connected. And he wants to do what's right, but I just worry about what this is down here. It's almost like other people interfering. His mother, his sister, somebody. Yeah. So we'll ask, how does he feel? How does Alex feel about Ali? How does Alex feel about Ali? How does Alex feel about Ali? He feels love and devotion, and he wants to do things the right way, because this is usually two people that are married or in some sort of solid commitment with each other. So how does he feel about you? You've seen I just shuffled, and how does he feel? He feels love. There is love there. He feels a sense of responsibility for some reason. So he feels like I need to do the right thing by her, that kind of thing. But this here, this is showing somebody that they're holding on, like he feels like you hold on too tight to something from the past. So if something went wrong between you, because it does look like something went bad here, and you're still holding on to that. So he worries about that you are holding on to the past or something that went wrong here. It can even be that someone from your past, not him, interfered in the situation, or a family member or a close friend. But yeah, this is someone like looking at things going, when's this going to pass? This person's holding on too tight to the past. So that's what we're getting there. Let's just get you some of these. All right, now just think about a yes and no question in your mind. I'm only doing one for you because you paid the normal donation. When Chris paid before, she actually paid like for a reading and a half, for 2 readings and a half. That's why I gave her 2 questions. But get ready to think about your question, Ali. And don't write it, just have it in your mind. You don't need to write it there unless you really want to. More information about Alex for Ali. I don't know if this has anything to do with pregnancy and babies and children, but you've got the pregnancy baby card that's fell out. So how does Alex feel? What do you need to know about him? This is like a beginning, a new beginning, or he sees you as the mother of his children, or thinks about that, or whether something went on like that. But he's also got the Jack of Spades at the bottom here. The Jack of Spades can be, he doesn't really know. He doesn't really understand things sometimes with you, or you don't understand where he's coming from. This is the Bear of Protection. So he feels a sense of duty and protection towards you, that he needs to shield you from something. It can be stubbornness behavior as well. So either you or him being very stubborn at times. The other thing you need to know is that there's options presented in front of you. You can keep going down the same track that what you've been doing. You can keep thinking about this and thinking about that, or you can start to take a chance on something new. You can start to do something different. And I'm not talking about going with a different person or him going with a different person, but that could be an option. Yeah, there's 2 things presented in front of you. Continue on and hope that something will change, which probably won't, or take a chance on something else. Do something new within what you've been doing. Have you ever heard the saying about hitting yourself on a brick wall, hitting your head on the brick wall and doing it over and over again, expecting a different result? The result is your head gets hurt. So it's like doing something around and around in a circle, expecting that, oh, it's going to be different this time, or it's going to change this time, and it keeps happening the same way because nothing changed. So anyway, that's what you're getting there. Just think of your yes and no to finish off. And thank you again for your donation, Ali. So we got the next one up ready. New chapter is next, which is Chelsea, is it? Is it Chelsea? New chapter, is your name Chelsea? I can't remember. Not Chelsea, it was something like that. 1, 2, 3. Ali's question, yes or no for Ali? Yes or no for Ali? Yes or no for Ali? Now, you might not get yes or no, but you'll definitely get some messages here. Keep away from negative people. Now, your first cards were very negative energy. So let's say that you and him were together, you broke up, and you told all your friends stuff about what happened, and they don't like him anymore. You need to keep away from those people because they're still going to bring up about the bad stuff. Oh, thank you. You got a yes here. You got a yes as well. And it's a win-win. So something good is coming your way. But you get a yes to your question. You're lucky because sometimes that yes thing, more times than likely, the yes won't come out because we've got a whole load of cards here. And we've got to get that one yes to come. Oh, there's 2 no's in there and 2 yeses in there, and there's a maybe. But you got a yes to your question. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. Sorry to rush on, but I've got to do the next reading. Okay, so the next reading is a full reading for Eleanor. What did I say? Your name's Elsie. I was nearly there. I was nearly right. I thought it was Eleanor. Okay, Eleanor. So this is actually D paid first. D paid before Eleanor. So have you done D's question, Mama B, or were we doing her after Eleanor? Because Eleanor's paid twice. But the way the money came into me, Doa's money is first. That's okay. We'll do, what we'll do is, Eleanor, I'll do your first question, and then I'll do Doa, and then I'll come back to you, Eleanor, if that's okay. Anyway, I've got to get a move on because I really have to turn this off soon. I can't be online for much longer. All right, so there's a question for Eleanor. Let me start this. Okay. Eleanor's question. You broke up with Kwame. Should you give him a second chance? And if you did give him a second chance, would he change and do better for me? Gemini. Okay, Eleanor and Kwame. Should Eleanor give Kwame a second chance? If Kwame is given a second chance, will things be better than they were? Okay. So I'm working on Eleanor, then D, and then Eleanor's second question, okay? A-N-O-R-D. Okay. You're very hopeful here. See all this beautiful energy up here. You're ready to make a commitment. You're ready to forgive, forget, move on. You are being a bit cold, Eleanor. You are keeping your wits about you. You have a lot of love that you're holding behind your back. You don't want him to know how much you feel. This is definitely going out and starting to get to know each other again, starting from fresh. This is beautiful energy. This is going out at nighttime together, having a lot of talking with each other and really sort of setting up the rules of how things need to be, you know, putting up the boundaries, working out how things need to be. You are coming across as a bit cold in the situation. No, Mama B, the full readings are 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, so they're 10 minutes. What I do is I set 8 minutes, and then when I say we'll do stuff at the end of it, that's what it's like. All right, Kwame. Kwame is talking the truth, mostly. Here it shows me somebody that double black sixes is somebody that used to be very irresponsible, not turning up on time, not doing the right thing, lies maybe, or secrets. Over here, it's still there because it's part of how he is, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Also, Kwame wasn't committed. He wasn't doing what he needed to do. But here it's where he's trying to make his best effort. The problem I see is he's come out as the King of Clubs. The King of Clubs is loved by everybody, loves to have fun, socialise, talk to everybody. A lot of people just, he could be into sports and things like that. He's very up and down. You're very solid and stable. You know what you want, you know when you want it, and you know what you're going to do. If someone tells you, if he said to you, let's go to the church on Sunday at 10 o'clock, let's go and sit in the garden and have lunch at 12 o'clock, you would be ready and do everything that you want to do. He might turn up at the church at 11 o'clock. He might say, I don't feel like lunch. It's like you get your hopes up and then they get crushed down. And then you get your hopes up and then it's crushed down. I don't know if he can do it. You said, will he be a better person? Will he, change? Will things be better? I feel like for a little while, it might feel like he will, but then this will creep in and you'll start to wonder about what he's doing. Is he telling the truth? Is what's going on here? Is he going to disappoint? But he does look like you desire him a lot. You've got a lot of love for him. But down here, this is like, I'm different now. Everything's good. I'm different now. You told him you just want to be friends instead because I feel like you can't trust him and he's toxic. Yeah. I just don't think it will work because you've got double black sixes. That's somebody irresponsible, somebody that's got secrets, somebody that lies. And you got red 2, black 2. That is where somebody, you want commitment. You want something solid. You want commitment. You want to be with somebody, love somebody, go places together, have fun, laugh and everything. I feel with him, there's a bit of sadness here, a bit of disappointment here. Sometimes where it feels wonderful and sometimes where it doesn't. So, will Eleanor and Kwame, will they get back in a relationship together and will it work? What will it be like? Will it be better? At the moment, I'm thinking that this is all the wonderful thing where he's doing his best to just be so amazing with you. Holding on to the past, that's probably your energy. 2 of Swords, don't know what to do, but you do know what to do because it's upside down. That's where you're saying, I don't know, maybe. It can be his energy as well that, oh yes, I'm different now. Things are going to be, you watch, things are going to be different. The Fool is upside down. I'm feeling like this new beginning that you want to have with him, it's not ready. I don't feel he's ready. I feel like you might need to just do the friendship thing for a while, go out on some dates, talk to each other. But as far as having a commitment with him, I'm just really feeling like it's not there yet. Doesn't mean it's never going to be there. Let's just, these are upside down. Let's just see more energy for Eleanor and Kwame. What does she need to know about him and her? Eleanor and Kwame. Okay, these all fell out. Be careful what you wish for. The wish card is upside down. You could be hoping on pipe dreams. You could be hoping and basing what you think it would be on something that you know it can't be. The fighting card is upside down. So this can be hidden frustration. It can be that you want to say something but you don't say anything, or he wants to say something or he wants to do something and he doesn't do it. This here is you need to have friendship right now. This is 2 people working on their relationship as friends. And just, he does what he does. What you could probably do is, although you are just friends, you say that, look, you promise me that you don't move on and I promise you that I don't move on, but we don't be in a relationship just yet. We see how we are as friends and you work it out like by September, we see where we're at, and if things are going good, we're back in a relationship. But if things are just still, like you, in your words, what did you say? It's toxic. You can't trust him. I don't think you'll ever trust him looking at this. This doesn't look right. I just feel like you've got so much love for him, and that's what's causing the problem. You're trying to avoid him romantically, yeah. It's hard because you've got a lot of love there. I feel like you're a very loving person, and he does want to be with you, okay. It's almost like you're feeling sorry for him. And it's because of your love and your generosity, and you're a genuine, normal, good person, that you're trying to lower this thing, that you've built up a wall around you to protect you from any more hurt. It will work good as a friendship. It could work good as a friendship for now. Yeah. So that's all I'm getting there on that. So let's just do some more. Yeah, the buzzer's going. It's good timing, isn't it? All right. Let's get you some of these. What does Eleanor need to do? What does she need to know about her and Kwame? What does she need to know about her and Kwame? Yeah, of course you care about him. You were in a relationship with him, but it's very hard to, once somebody's broken that trust, it's very, very hard. Especially if they continue to lie, or things just don't add up. It's very, very hard to build that trust back when things like that happen. Some people will never trust that person again. Oh my God, James, I closed it off because I've got these ones to do. Just hang around for a little bit, James, and just see how I go. I've still got 2 more full readings to do. This one's finished now, 2 more to do, but I might get your mini reading in, and I also promised Mama B I'll do another question for her, but hers is a short yes and no. What should you do about Kwame? This is information coming into you. This is where you sort things out. This is invitations to do whatever you want to do. You got the snake. The snake is not to be trusted. This is where you just don't know. This could be pain and suffering as well. What you got to do is a lot of hard work about this relationship. I'm not seeing that this is a good thing. I think that you need to set your pace about what you want to do now moving forward, and make your intentions clear to Kwame. I just feel like here you can't trust. The trust is not there. It might come back. He might prove this whole situation wrong, but it's going to take some work on his part. Not so much your part. He's going to have to prove himself over and over till you get in that place. All right, so let's just do a yes and no to finish your reading, and then we go back. No, tomorrow I won't be online. It's Saturday. It's a weekend. I've actually been having vertigo since yesterday in the morning. It started yesterday in the morning, and I was fine all day, and then in the night when I went to bed, everything was spinning, and every time I turn my head, I'm falling forwards. So I had this disorder 10 years ago. It was really bad, and it went on for ages. It went on for like a couple of years, then it sort of settled down, and then it started again, but not bad like this, in 2017-18. And pretty much since then it's gone, and now it's back again. It's all to do with my ears, James, you know. Yes and no. Sorry, Eleanor. Yes and no for Eleanor's question, please. See if we get a yes or a no here. Expect that there's big changes coming for you. Time to sit down and ask the serious questions. The answer at this time is no. So I don't know what you asked there, but you're getting a definite no there. All right, thank you, Eleanor. And I've got a second question for you, but I'll do D in between, then your question, and then James, and then Mama B. All right, so D, you met a guy at work. We do not work together. My company is just a client of his company. Name is Brett. What does he think about me so far? You are Aries. Oh, okay. This is So you don't know much about him though. You don't know if he's got a girlfriend or marriage. Do know he's single or not. Let's see what we get. Okay, so Brett. D is asking about Brett. She feels a bit of an attraction towards this guy called Brett. What does Brett think of D, the Aries? What does Brett feel towards Aries? So what I'll do is your energy, his energy, and what's there. So this is his energy towards you, your energy towards him, and then what could be as far as the two of you. So D, Brett, the energy, D, Brett. Oh, that's a secret. Okay. This is all very business-like. This is making money and working and being extremely responsible. What does his energy feel towards you? That you're a good worker, and yeah. So he just feels that you're a worker there and you're a good person and you work hard, and this is all about money transactions. See the two cards? They're both looking away this way. It's like he didn't notice. He didn't notice that there is some sort of attraction coming from you, but he does like you. We've got all red cards here. This person does like you. If you pursued something new here, this is work. We got work cards, but you said there's a little bit of a slight attraction towards this guy. This is actually a soulmate. You were meant to meet this guy. You were meant to meet this person. He's part of your soul journey of what you're doing in life. Whether that will lead to anything, I don't know. Down here, you're a bit worried. This is you in two minds about, will I, won't I, should I talk to him, should I let him know, should I try and find out more about him. This is a worry and a fear about a third party, that he might already be involved with somebody, or he might have an ex hanging around, or he might have 2 or 3 girls. I'm not seeing any player, so that's a good thing. But this is just somebody working, committed to their journey, and a good solid person. I asked, what does he think about you? With your energy coming towards him, this is you working and also thinking about this romantic thing, but this is your fear. Over here, if there was to be any kind of connection, at the moment it's just showing maybe down here. This black 10, it could be rules and regulations, that he doesn't even go there because this is work. You know, so that could be all about rules, regulations, no stuff on work time. This is where a forced change is coming through. He might be moving to a different location. He might be getting sent elsewhere. So there could be some sort of change, and you've got news coming in. There's some sort of official thing going on here. But this is where there may be, through a friend, we're used to connect. So let's just see, is there going to be any kind of, let me just focus on what does he think about you? Because I don't think he thinks of you in a romantic way at all. I think he thinks you're a good person, you're a hard worker, and you're somebody that he dealt with at work. I don't think he's daydreaming, put it that way. I don't think he's sitting there thinking, oh, what's she doing right now? Does she like me? What's she think of me? I do think he's got a lot of people that look up to him, respect him. I don't know if he's the understudy or the boss, because this is sort of like boss and student, sort of somebody lower than the boss, or whether he's the actual boss. Or I just feel he's aspiring from his position now to be the boss. This is somebody working their way up in the world, doing things the right way. The double 6 can be somebody that's a parent. Can be about parents, children, especially with that 9 there. It can be somebody that's had a cesarean recently around him. So without knowing who he is, what he is, whether he's married or not, it's pretty hard to read on somebody, but I'm seeing somebody that's normally a responsible parent, and this is father and son, or father and daughter. So he may actually have somebody, but seeing a connection between the two of you, it doesn't look like anything at the moment. What does Brett think about D. Hard worker, working on a project together. Patience and timing. So I don't know what went down at this meeting and working, whether there was a sticky situation and everybody kept calm and like you kept calm and you handled the situation, or you're busy waiting for something. What does he think about you that on a new chapter, a new beginning? So obviously he's just came into the picture and you're thinking, oh, I kind of think this guy's all right. This can be just he thinks about you in a way of working together on a project. So I'm not seeing a romantic thing here at all, unfortunately, D. But it could develop. This is early days. So it could start off as this working partnership, friendship. You get to know about him. You might find out that his wife just had a baby girl. And this is the hospital. This is the doctor. This is a baby girl. Yeah, it also could be that he find out that he recently divorced and he's got a child, got a little girl. So let's get more information for you, D. How does Brett feel about when he met D? What's he think about her? If he does think about her, what's he think about her? They're all upside down. They're all upside down. I don't think he's thinking about you, D. I'm sorry, but this is the working card and focused on your journey and picking what you need to do. It's upside down, so it can be that he probably thinks, oh, that chick that was at the office the other day, she's all right, you know. The Death card being upside down, that's about something that's usually gone and over and a new beginning. It's upside down, so it's not ready yet. The Four of Swords is supposed to be somebody that needs to heal. So maybe he picked up that you're going through a healing process about what you used to do. No worries, you're only slightly attracted. Yeah, at this stage, I'm not really picking up on anything. I'm not really picking up on anything there between the two of you, apart from a working partnership kind of thing, and that you're a good worker. I'm just wondering why the Jack of Hearts come out. You know, it's... Jack of Hearts is somebody you're meant to say, oh, you've got triple jacks. That's work. That's all to do with working journeys and projects and moving forward in the thing. You may be doing more and more with him. There may be something official, legal coming up. And this may be a little connection where you think, oh, he said something. So at this stage, I don't think he's actually put much thought of anything other than work, and that you're a good person at this stage. You know, if somebody went up to him and said, oh, what do you think of D the other day at the office? Oh, yeah, she seems nice. She's a nice person. I don't think he thinks anything negative, but I don't think he thinks about, oh, I'd like to take her out on a date or whatever. First things first, D, you need to find out, is this guy single? Because he might not be single. Okay, so let's get you two of these. Think about a yes and no in your mind, D. I was hopeful when I seen the soulmate card. I was hopeful about that it could be somebody, but you were meant to see him for some reason. Maybe you're going to actually meet somebody through because of him and have something. But let's see. Let's see what else we get. D and Brett. What does she need to know? Working. You got a working card and you got a baby card. Somebody, a woman with a baby here. This can be working and just starting as well. So you've got to give it a chance. You've got to see what happens next. But at the moment, I just think it's all going to be about work, because this is cracking the whip, work. It does have the Jack of Clubs at the bottom, and that can be somebody that's at a distance. It can also be about travel. It also can be a player energy. And I said at the beginning, I didn't see player energy around him, so I don't think it's player energy. Okay, yes and no to finish this off. Yeah, I think he's still here, Mama B, because he paid. Just keep touching base with James in case he falls asleep again. Yeah, James has paid for his mini. Just get his question in case he falls asleep. That way, if I turn this off, he can come back and see his reading. James, just post your question there, ready, in case you nod off, because I do think it's midnight for you there, and I don't know how tired you are. Yes and no for D. Now, yes and no might not come out, D, as you know, but this is just messages for you. And these could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about that person. New job, new house, things look good. So I feel like there's a project that you're going to be in contact with this guy. A very strong connection could be there. I didn't see that in the card reading. And you need to make a firm decision about what you're going to do as well. Maybe next time you need to speak up and ask some questions. So, oh, hey, you know, or ask somebody that knows this guy. Go trolling on Facebook or something. Try and find Brett and see if he's got pictures of him and his wife or a girlfriend or whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation, and let's get back to Eleanor again. Okay, Eleanor, thank you kindly for your second donation tonight, or today, where I am. Will you and Philip have a long-lasting, successful relationship this time around? We just started talking back again, and I plan on travelling to see him to where things will go. Sorry about my gulping. I've been wanting to have a drink. I've been waiting for that tea to go so I could gulp it and be thirsty. I'm thirsty. All right, so here we go. So in 10 minutes, we'll be doing James and then Mama B. So James, okay, it's midnight. James, you're not falling asleep. Good. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll do the same thing I've been doing. Eleanor and Philip. And where's it going to go? Okay, so what's Eleanor need to know about her and Philip? How's things going to go? Will they have a long-lasting relationship this time? They've just started back on again. Where's things going to go? So it's going to be your energy, Philip's energy, and what's going to happen here. Eleanor, Philip, what's going to happen? Eleanor, Philip, what's going to happen? Eleanor, Philip, what's going to happen? Wow. You're the one with a lot of fear here. This is you traveling. This is you showing up as keeping a wall up, not letting your guard down just now. This here is you want to do this thing. You want to plan this thing out. You want to know that it's going to work or it's not going to work, because if it's not going to work, you just want to put an end to it. You don't want to even go any further. If it's going to work, you want to put all your efforts into it. So you're in a really weird place here. Yeah, so you're going there to travel to see him, but you're worried about splitting up before you even get there. That's somebody worried about that it's over. So that's your energy. His energy, he's making firm decisions here. He wants to be on the right path. He wants to communicate, go on a journey, work at something. He wants to send you messages and stuff. And we got a lot of love here and stability. So this is very nice of what he's got to offer. The two of you together, it starts off a bit hard. This can be either you or him thinking about what happened in the past. Are we over this? Can we get past this? We've got the two kings here. Two kings is usually like making a business transaction between each other. This is nice. This is stable energy. The two fours when they're red are good energy. Two fours black and red, or two black, are no good. But you got the two fours here. This is learning a new way with each other. It's basically like going to school together and learning a whole new subject. So I feel like this is good energy here, Eleanor. And this is like, make sure that when you need to say something, you say it. Don't hide stuff in your brain. If you need to talk about something, you need to talk about it, because you get a good result here. It's also like I said, it looks like a business transaction, not a romantic transaction. So I feel for you that you will have a wall up to start with. He does have the little boy card that needs to grow up. This is somebody that needs to grow up when I see the Jack of Diamonds. But this is somebody telling the truth and standing strong. This is somebody that's very playful and everybody loves this person. But I feel like to start with, You said, would it develop into a long-term commitment? I'm not seeing that as yet. I'm seeing that this is having a lot of good times together, making sure you're talking up. If you're feeling sad or you're feeling stressed or something doesn't make sense to you, make sure you talk about it. Yeah, so it does look good connection. There's nothing really bad there. This here is your worries and fears that it's over before it even starts. He's just looking at a new beginning with it, but he might be a bit overly playful and you're trying to read something into it. So let's just see what else we get about you and Philip. Eleanor and Philip, and what could develop with this. Is this going to be a proper long-term commitment? And there's a journey where you're going. You definitely need to go there. You need to find out. You need to start it. Okay, this is you making your plans solid, set in stone. This is him. He's got a wall up as well, being a bit stubborn about things and wanting his things his own way. This here with the connection, we got a king upside down. So this is fears and worries. This is where somebody, are they going to be true or not true? True, not true. It's usually somebody that wants to move forward really quickly, but he's upside down. So these spat out, so we need to read them. The Tower is in the past. The options are on the table. This is working at it together. And this is also breaking free from the negative emotions from the past. I feel the king being upside down was don't rush anything at all. Don't go from reconnecting to ring on the finger, marriage and everything in your mind before you've even got out of the gate. So I feel like it could be a good thing with this energy here. I just feel like don't rush anything, or he might not want to rush anything himself. Okay, but there is some things to be dealt with from the past. There is some stuff that has to be sorted. All right. Let's get these as well. Oh, actually, I wanted to do some more of them. Let's just put them ones over here. Right. More information. We'll just do 3 more of these as well for you. And then we'll get on to our Lenormand cards. And then I want you to think of a yes and no in your mind, Eleanor. And thank you again for your generous donations today. It helped my bank account go up. James, when I was live on Monday and Tuesday, your Sunday and Monday, everybody was paying on Super Chat. And I don't get that Super Chat money until the 22nd of July. Plus, they're going to take 30% of it. So, that's why I turned Super Chat off today. I thought, no more Super Chats. Hang on, I've got that. No, they're all upside down. Okay. No, they're not. No, they weren't. Okay. All right, so more information here. This is feeling left out in the past. It could be that you don't want to be alone, or he doesn't want to be alone. You don't want to be left out of something. You're worried about being left out in the cold. It's also about movement forward. You take a step forward, you take a step back. So it's sort of hesitation there, what I'm seeing. This here can be the pain and the sorrow and the tears, but it also can be a reunion between 2 people. You need to talk about the tough stuff, not just have fun. I can see a lot of fun and games and all of that, but you need to talk about the tough stuff, not just the fun and games. And this here is exploring things and making plans for what you want to do. Double 8s, again, it looks like some sort of business connection with each other. It's like you're doing a business deal with this guy. I feel that because things went wrong in the past, you want to make sure that you get off on the right foot with each other and you sort of map it out about what you're happy with or what you don't like, and he maps out what he's happy with and what he doesn't like, and can we get together twice a week, can we get together once a month, you know, like you map it all out. So it's like a structured kind of thing to start with. All right, so let's do yes or no. We'll do these ones as well. Yes or no, because these will give you a yes or no. The other ones might just give you messages. Thanks again, Eleanor. Yes or no for Eleanor's question she's thinking about, please. Yes or no for Eleanor's question. I'd like to say that there was a whole load of romantic stuff in there and it's long-term and beautiful, but it's just sort of getting to know each other on a new beginning with each other and stipulating, I expect this from you, and him replying, yes, I can do that, or no, I can't. So that's what I'm seeing there. Yes. Yes, beautiful energy, and yes, 3 of one of the beautiful cards out of this deck. Wow. This is your being guided on this path right now. Your spirits are trying to tell you where to go, what to do. The sun is shining. This is truth and happiness and everything growing, and the door to your personal healing and happiness is right around the corner. That's a beautiful yes there for you on that one. And we'll just get your message on here. This thing's been buzzing for ages. What is it? It's 2:15 here now. James, do you ever do Reiki on people? I'm finished the reading. I'm just doing yes and no with these, just messages. James, do you ever do Reiki on people for vertigo? I had this vertigo back when my daughter was 14, and it was really bad. I was in a shopping centre. I'd had days and days and days where I had a very mild headache. And then I walked upstairs with her, and lucky she was standing right next to me. Something went like make a popping sound in my head, and the floor went up and the ceiling went down. In my mind, I felt like someone flipped me upside down, but I was still standing, and I held on to her and she had to get me to a chair. And then I had to drive home like that, which was stupid. I should have rang my sister or somebody to come and get me in the car. Then when I got home, I sat down, and if I moved my head or anything, I was swooshing like I was going to fall. It's not that bad, thank God, but it's not good. I went to get out of bed yesterday, and I can't see why I had it. And I went to get out of bed, and I was sitting on the edge of the bed, and I went to step up, and I went boom like that, and I grabbed onto the bed, and I laid back down. And then all day I was fine. And then in the shower last night, I was fine. And then I went to bed. And as soon as I went to lay down, it started doing it again. And I literally fell into the bed. And then every time I turned my head to the left in bed, it would slide. I would slide. So when I woke up this morning and turned my head to the right, I was all right. When I turned my head to the left, so it's my left ear. My left ear has been bugging me. And I do wear hearing aids from damage that happened years ago. I've been wearing hearing aids for 2 years now. But I have been getting weird headaches the past couple of weeks, and sinus, and then this started. So I feel like it's all tied into the sinusy sort of hay fever, and then the headaches that I had, and now this. So that's why I wasn't on yesterday, but also an emotional sort of thing that was going on here. I'm sorry, Eleanor. Let's do your yes and no. Sorry, I'm waffling on about my stuff. I was just curious whether he's ever done Reiki with vertigo. I know a friend of mine, she used to do Reiki on me for pain in my belly or my back or my head. Here we go. Eleanor, yes or no? Loving, caring connection. We already did a yes there, so it doesn't really matter. Very strong connection. Wow. Connection cards. And an emotional time is coming up. I'd say this is a nice emotional time. But I also think you've got fear there, Eleanor. Anyway, thank you so much for the donations. James, you're up next. What is your question? And then Mama B, get your question ready as well. Okay, James, this is for a mini, is it? Yeah, mini reading. James, this. Okay, so we'll do romantic, business on each side. Same as always. You always ask this or that, yes or no. Okay. The 4th of, I was just about to say Halloween, so something's going to happen for you at Halloween celebrations as well. The 4th of July party, James will attend. Left side is, will there be some romance? And right side is, will there be some sort of business connection? Left side, romance, business connection on the right for James. Probably both. Will there be romance at this party for him? Or will there be business connection? Romance, business, romance, business, romance, business, romance, business, romance, business. Isn't that funny? The money cards for business are on the romance side. The romance card with the 9 of hearts, which is romance and all your wishes coming true, is on this side. I think there's a bit of both. The romance is more mingling, friendship, and more than one person. So it could be that you meet 2 or 3 ladies and they've all got good qualities and they're all into the same sort of work that you are. They're interested in what you do, and they might say, hey, can I book in a massage, or can I book in some Reiki with you? And you feel a bit of flirtation going on. So I feel with the romance, it's more flirtation and connection. Not so much, oh, this person's going to be my girlfriend, or I want this guy in my life. I just feel like it's connection. There is a yes, because we've got 4 red cards. Just be very careful about somebody that might have something in their background that they're not quite dealt with yet. Because this can be feeling like it doesn't feel right to you. So if it doesn't feel right, don't have too much of a conversation and then move forward to what it is that makes you feel good. But I'm going to give you a yes on the romantic side. And on the business connection, it looks like something official with the 10 here. The 10 of spades would be like talking about rules, regulations, or certificates, certifications. This is you talking business with a woman, a female. It could be about something to do within somebody's house, with that there, that it's adjoined to their house, or they're working from home at the moment and they want to branch out and work in somewhere that's almost like a hospital or a school here. You might talk to somebody and they might ask you, and I was looking at this a couple of years ago. I was looking for someone to teach me Reiki, and I found somebody, but then that person posted online that they were going to kill themselves and everything, and I thought, well, I don't want to go to somebody that's going to kill themselves. And then that person ended up having a stroke, and they're alive and well, but it was quite bizarre. It was like the journey when I was going to do it was told, no, don't do it. But this may be about teaching someone how to do Reiki. You might make a connection with somebody that works in a college or something, and they say, oh, we need someone to come in and teach Reiki. So I don't know if you're a Reiki master. Is it a Reiki master that teaches other people, or you've done level, I don't know what it is. I can't remember what the levels are, but I ended up just doing an online thing where I listened to it and learnt a little bit about the 7 chakras and, yeah, asking the energy to come through. But you've got to get tuned or something, isn't it? That's the thing. You've got to get tuned. All right, let's give you some of these. That makes no sense with those 2 sides. It is a yes, but it's something like you might meet someone there from your past, or they might actually know Patty, or what was the other lady's name? Olivia? You might actually meet someone there and start talking and realise that they're friends with Patty or Olivia, or they went to school with your brother, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're going to meet someone and talk flirty and that, and it turns out that they know somebody else that you know. This over here, this is you sort of being a bit stubborn about things. Anyway, the buzz is going, James. Let's just do this and do a yes and no after this. Look, the business card came out on the romantic side again. You've got 8s everywhere. There's definitely going to be a business connection with all those 8s. And the kings. You got the King of Spades and the King of Swords. That's a business transaction. So I do feel that you possibly are going to be having a business transaction. If you looked at the cards as red and black, yes is sitting on the romance side, no is sitting on the business side, but all the cards are pointing to business. So I feel like there's going to be a bit of both. With the romance, I don't feel like it's going to lead to you being with this person forever, but I do feel like you're going to make a connection and then talk about going out or something like that. Over here with the business thing, I don't think you'll be interested at this point, or you're not ready for whatever this is. Attunement. You've got to get attuned at every level. You're a master and you can teach it. That's maybe what that is. All right. Yes or no? Yes or no for James? Nothing's going to jump now. Yes or no for James? Top 3 cards. Okay. A win-win. Reaching for the top. Maybe there'll be a reunion. Ha! Somebody that knows somebody's going to be there. Somebody you already knew and going to go, oh my God, I didn't even recognize you. You know, it might be somebody you went to school with or something. I just find it weird that the romantic card was over here and the other one, because this is sort of like a woman that you're attracted to. You got this as you start thinking all desire and everything. But there's some sort of problem here. It might be somebody that has a daughter. And then you got that school or government or official kind of thing. Anyway, that's you, James. I'm going to give you a yes on that because these cards are positive. So I'll give you a yes for whatever your question was. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm done. I've just got to do Mama B's question. All right. Mama B. So the ex, she told me. His family has been calling and texting me. Were they reaching out to me so I won't have sent him to jail? Oh, okay. So he's got that up against him and he could go to jail for all of this. Okay. Wow, Mama B, this is full on. Okay. Was Mama B's ex's family reaching out because they don't want her to end up getting him to go to jail for the violence? Is Mama B's, the Aries, is her ex's family trying to contact her to, because they're worried they don't want her sent to jail, so that to tell her not to send him to jail for what he's done? Yes, they're trying to persuade you. Want an end to things? Yes, this is yes, Mama B. They're wanting to... They wanted to change your mind about everything. They're trying to tell you that he won't ever do this again. It's not going to happen anymore. And the third chakra is, well, James, if he's still here, the third chakra, it's the balance. They feel like what's happened, that it's enough. It's enough for what they feel, that he's not going to come near you and that you don't need to go further with this. But yeah, I'm going to get a yes on this, Mama B. Okay, so we'll just do, just give you some messages here. What's Mama B need to do? Top and bottom. Mama B, what she need to do with this situation with the ex and the family? What she need to do? So that's a yes to that question. Good night, James. Happy sleeping. Send me Reiki that I balance back out, James. Get rid of this vertigo. I'm really not sure how it came on, but I feel like it's been a process with sneezing followed by headaches, using the neti pot and then travelling up the mountain and my ears getting off balance on Saturday, and then now this started yesterday. Mama B, the messages are about putting things in paper. This is where you're getting messages coming in that you need, things going the way you want them. You're also being told to cut the chain. there's something holding you down. So you need to let go of something, Mama B. You're not changing your mind because he beat you up so badly and was bloody everywhere. Oh my God, Mama B. He needs to go to jail. I don't know why he's not in jail already. Like, seriously. Yeah, so you need to cut the tie, the chain. They were your family. Their family member did something wrong. They may actually be in support of you with what he's done, not trying to make you, because you had that thinking thing. You had the thinking woman. So the end of stuff. They might try and tell you if he goes to jail, he could get killed, or, you know, like they might try to tell you could end whatever. But this stuff here, the chain is like where the anchor, where you put your foot down and you got to do what you got to do. It's also don't let something drag you backwards. Don't let anybody drag you backwards, Mama B. I hope you're having counselling and in some sort of group for domestic violence and all of that sort of stuff. We got a lot of that stuff out here. We got women's centres and they run domestic violence groups with counselling and all of that, because that's not a good place to be, Mama B. Let's just give you 2 of these to finish off, and hopefully you have a blissful weekend. Goodbye, everybody. This is my last 2 cards and I'm out of here. Thank you so much, Mama B, for staying online. What time is it for you, Mama B? Because for Rhonda, it's 12:30 at night, so it's actually Friday now for Rhonda. What time is it for you, Mama B? Messages for Mama B, top and bottom. Oh, I'm going to turn them upright. You need to focus on what your dreams and your wishes are for your future now. If this is study, work, or love, whatever, you need to focus on your wishes. I think it come upside down because sometimes you give up, Mama B. You give up on ever being happy or having the right person or, you know, getting the right things in your life, but don't give up. And the Ace of Swords is usually where you make a firm decision and you stick to it. So, you know, this was upside down here. So don't let somebody change your mind on what it is you need to do, because that's the right thing you need to do. Yeah, I seen that, but I was focusing on what your reading was. Yeah, I seen that. I was right about what I said about that you were full on with the relationship and he wasn't ready for that. You know, he didn't like that push towards, you know, going further at this stage. Yeah. Oh, it's only 9:30 for you. Wow. Where are you? Are you in like California side or something like that? Because I think Rhonda's over towards, I know that James said something about New York or something over that side. So he's on the East Coast and Rhonda's on the East Coast. You must be on the West Coast or something. Anyway, I got to go. Thank you so much, Mama B. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And here's to you finding that great guy and having a beautiful, blissful relationship where somebody absolutely loves you and adores you and looks after you, instead of these, we call them drop kicks, Mama B. Out here in Australia, if someone's an asshole, someone's just not worth talking about them, we call them a drop kick. Oh, that's a drop kick. So basically you drop the ball and you kick it away. So just call these people drop kicks. That's all they are. All right, bye-bye. Oh, you want Michael back. Well, hopefully Michael comes back. All right, I got to go. I'm tired, I've got vertigo, and I need to eat. All right, bye-bye. Take care. Have a great